Hey guys, what's up? And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So I have a super exciting video today. I picked up the Morphe 35Xo Natural Fur Artistry Palette. Looks like this. So this is the packaging on the outside. So let's go ahead and open her up. I actually got this at Ulta for $25, but I know right now with Ulta, if you go on their website and order anything Morphe between, I think it was October 4th and October 31st, you get a 20% off coupon for one Morphe item. So therefore, I will leave that link down below. I think all the codes and the barcodes are the same, but I will leave that link below for you guys in case you want to order this palette or something else that's Morphe. You can get that 20% off. So this is what she looks like out of the package. As you can see, it says 35XO right here. Let's go ahead and open her up. So another good thing about this palette that I love is there is names on every single shadow. Which I don't know if this is something fairly new for Morphe, because I know a lot of their eyeshadow palettes don't have names in them. And I absolutely love when it does, because I don't want to like look down at the little piece of plastic, tell you guys what it is and all that jazz. I love it when they have the names in the palette. So that's awesome. Okay guys, we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in the shade Cream. Then I'm going to take my Jessup Concealer Buffer Brush. Just going to start packing this all over my lid. So now that we have our lids all nice and primed, I'm going to grab my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Fair Clair. Just use this to set all over my lids. So now we are going to go ahead and dive into the palette. So I really love this palette. You kind of have like your neutral row up top, and then you have more of like your pinks and purples down bottom. So I'm really excited. And then this shade right here, I'm pretty sure is a pressed glitter. It's kind of like falling out. I'm not sure if pressed glitters are supposed to do that. I'm guessing they do. But I don't know. Maybe I will go for like a soft pink look today, because I'm not really sure. I feel like with all the pinks and purples in here, how could I not do a pink look? But I'm just going to play around with some colors and then see what we can create. Then also, if you guys do end up liking this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Your guys' love and support means literally everything to me. I don't know, maybe I won't do a pink look. I don't know. I guess I'll just see what I'm going to do, because there is only like a few shades that are actually pink. Like this is a pink one, and then there's one up here, and then there's a couple of shimmery pinks, but there is kind of a lot of like mauve brown tones. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is going to be this one called Message Red. Then I'm going to take a JH32 brush. It's kind of like a bigger blending brush. I'm going to start taking Message Red all up around my crease area. And you guys, what I've learned over the past few months is that packing color on isn't really the route you want to go. So you always kind of want to just kind of blend with a bigger brush back and forth. Even lately when I've been doing my eyeshadow, I used to kind of like really hardly pack it on the crease and then I would blend. But it makes the blending process a lot longer and a lot tougher. So I've just been literally taking bigger brushes and just blending my way, whether it's the outer V, the crease, above the crease, anywhere. I'm taking it and I'm like blending it first, just because I realize with packing it, I don't know, it just, you know, puts that color on too harshly and then it's really hard to blend out. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I've just been really liking softer looks lately. Even though it's a little bit dramatic, it can still be soft as well. After dipping my brush 3 times, color packed on really nicely. Just going to go ahead and start doing that on the other side. Just buffing back and forth all around that crease area. So now that all that color is nicely placed, I'm still taking that same brush, no extra product, and just making sure everything is nicely blended. I absolutely love these Jacklyn Hill and Morphe brushes. I mean, they're just really, really great. Now for the James Charles ones, I really don't enjoy them. I washed them a couple times and they got like big and fat and they frayed. But these ones are a little bit better. Actually, a lot better. But yeah, I really love these brushes. So as for right now, I'm really loving how the shade is blending out. It's blending out pretty well as of right now. So let's go back into the palette and get a different shade. So let's go in with this shade called Talkin' Flirty. So I'm actually going to use that same JH32 brush. And with Talking Flirty, I'm going to kind of keep this more into the crease, but still using this bigger blush just because I want them to blend out very nicely together. This time with Talking Flirty, I'm just kind of moving my brush back and forth nice and slow, because if I move it too fast, it's going to get that product a lot more places than just the crease. So if I take it nice and slow back and forth on this bigger brush, it's going to kind of stay right there in that crease area. So now I'm going to go in and darken it up and use this shade right here called Love Story. So this time I'm going to take a JH33 brush. So now with Love Story, I'm just going to start rotating that right in the outer V. So I'm packing, but I'm just rotating, because as I'm rotating, it's softening up the color. It's not going to put it all too much in one spot. So I'm going to just keep dipping, packing, and rotating until I get the consistency that I want. But seriously, you guys, I found this technique so much better. Instead of just packing, I'm actually packing and kind of rotating around in circles and blending. Because I have found, you guys, that this helps me so much, especially because I have hooded eyes. I have to kind of watch where I put my eyeshadow, because if not, it's going to look kind of funny. But I have really found that this technique works amazing for me. So if you have hooded eyes, try this, and this might work for you too. Like, it took me a long time to learn how to apply eyeshadow. Just watching somebody talk about it and demonstrate it, it's not enough to know exactly how to do it like they're doing it. So I guess sometimes you just have to keep playing around with makeup and learn the way that you like it on your eyes and how your techniques are going to work differently than theirs. So same thing on the other eye, just packing and blending around in circles. Okay guys, so I thought this shade right here was Talking Flirty, but it's not. It's called Talking Feelings. I totally screwed that one up just because the palette is like so based on flirtiness. That's what I thought it said. I didn't even look twice. But I'm going to go back in with Talk Feelings in that same JH32 brush. Literally just going right up around a love story. Okay guys, so for now we are done with the eyeshadow. I do want to go in with some shimmer. I'm not really sure what I want to use yet. I really love this shade Crushing Hard. It's that pressed glitter. Really absolutely love that, but I don't think I want to do that because glitter can be super messy and I don't really use pressed glitters that much. So I think I'm just going to take a regular shimmer shade out of the palette. So I guess I'm going to take the shade Kiss Me right here. And to apply that, I'm going to take a Morphe 124 brush, just a flat brush. I'll probably put this about 1/2 of my lid. So the shade is definitely pretty. I could definitely like this, or I could add some spray to this too, just to make it a little more vibrant. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side with a dry brush, but I definitely do want to go back in and get my brush wet just to see how bold the pigment can actually be. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my Smashbox primer water. So when I spray my brush, what I like to do is I like to dip into the shadow, bring my brush up, and then I spray it. I know a lot of people will spray their brush first, but I don't like doing that. So I just, do it like that. Now I'm just going to start applying that same Kiss Me shade. Literally just one dip, one spray made a world of a difference. And now I won't spray again doing this side because I feel like the brush is already a little bit damp. So now I'm going to grab this shimmer shade right here called Happy Ever After. And that's going to go right next to the shade Kiss Me. So just popping that right here. This is absolutely so pretty. I'm loving this look so far. Definitely, absolutely loving it. So I'm going to go back in with that shade Love Story. Once again, that JH33 brush. Darken up that outer V. Okay guys, and for right now, we are done with the eyeshadow. Here is what we're looking like. And I feel like eyeshadow looks definitely always look better with a little bit of mascara, some false lashes, and everything else put together. So I am going to go do all that, and then I'll be right back, and we'll do the bottom waterline and finish off with the lips and everything else, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this palette. Hey loves, I'm back, and lashes are on. So for that, I use the Cala Volt lashes, and these are in the style Wispie. If you guys are looking for some nice false lashes, whether you're a beginner or you do lashes all the time, these are amazing. Get these at TJ Maxx. They come 5 in a pack for $6, and they're so worth it, you guys, because they actually come in super long. So I have to cut a good amount of mine off. So that means if you have longer eyes, they're going to probably fit your eyes, or you might trim them a little bit. I know with the like Ardell, like I said in my last video, with the Ardell lashes, I feel like they fit my eye perfectly. So how would they fit somebody with, you know, wider eyes? So yeah, good lashes, you guys. That's why I love them. They're just amazing quality. If I can find these online, I will leave them linked below. But like I said, again, check out your TJ Maxx for the brand Cala. So let's jump back into the palette so we can finish our lower lash line. So I'm going to go back in with the shade Love Story. I'm going to use a smudger brush by Luna Magic. I'm just going to start smudging this along my lower lashes. Okay, so now for my inner corner, I'm going to take this shade called Across the Room. I'm going to use this Morphe M152 brush. Just going to pop that right on the inner corner. Also going to pop a little under the brow. I'm actually going to do some black eyeliner today. This is by NYX, and it's a retractable eyeliner pencil. I feel like when I do like a pink look, it definitely calls for black eyeliner. And I'm going to take my Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. Just get those lower lashes. Then flips, I'm going to take this one by NYX. This is in the shade Pale Pink. This is a gorgeous lip liner, you guys. I wear it with pretty much any lip color. And then flips, I'm going to take this one by Revlon. This is in the shade Bare It All. So this has been like one of my new favorites. I have this one, and then I have the one in Bare Affair, and I love both of them. Okay, guys, and there we have it. Here is the finished look. I will give you a close-up, and then we will talk more about the palette. So once again, the palette we used was the Morphe 35Xo palette. And also this is their holiday palette. This comes with the palette. You can get the brushes, and I think there's like a setting spray and a couple other things as well. I personally just got the palette because I love playing with different eyeshadows, but here's what she looks like again. So if you love like pinks and wabi browns and colors like that, you would absolutely love this palette. For me, in this pink look, I freaking like love it. Like the last time I did a pink look, I really didn't like it, but this pink look I'm absolutely loving, and I feel like my makeup techniques have definitely gotten a lot better since I did the last pink look. But overall, I would give this palette probably a 9 out of 10 as of right now. I only did use like 4 or 5 shades, but those shades that I did use, I absolutely love. If there is anything you guys want to see with this palette, please let me know. If there's any different looks or anything that you think interests you with this palette that you want to see me do, let me know down in the comments below. Also, I will leave that 20% off coupon from Ulta's website for anything that's Morphe down below as well, if I can find it. And also, if you're not familiar with Morphe, the first time you buy on their website, you get something for 20% off. So therefore, you get this palette for probably around $20 instead of $25. And if you have a Morphe store near you, wherever you are, I would recommend going in the store and purchasing it. But if not, I would probably just go to your local Ulta, because they should probably definitely have this there. I know with Morphe, with their shipping, it does take quite a while to get your stuff. So I would definitely recommend going to Ulta if you don't have a Morphe near you. As always, guys, I want to say thank you so much for all your support. And for everybody that has supported me through this journey, I couldn't thank you enough. And I love you guys so much. If there's any new products out that you like, that you think I might like, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching and tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video.